So the episode drops, and I see how he's billed it. I see the pacifier in my mouth, and the headline on the video itself was, "Man refuses to get a job." Okay, even though I am playing a caricature of myself, that was not in the script. In the episode, he has his guest saying, "Yeah, I'll drive Uber Eats." Then he headlines it in title, "Man refuses to get job."
Yeah.
That's the first time he defamed me right there.
Alright guys, so this one was not one of the main subject matters that I was planning to cover tonight, because it is a breaking story that's still currently active. Now, if you go check the Caleb Hammer Snark subreddit, you'll find out that a new interview has been released. It is not the interview or the debate between Caleb Hammer and Scott Schaefer, but now Scott Schaefer has released his follow-up video that he claimed... Actually, I made a video on this. I don't know if you saw it. The title of my stream was Scott Schaefer threatens to make another video on Caleb Hammer, and I really did mean that, because we kept watching these things and these segments for an upcoming debate that, spoiler alert, hasn't happened, and it was just kind of the same video 3 times with like a few little B-plots happening behind the scenes. So now, hopefully this is a new video that we're going to watch to find out why Caleb Hammer is truly evil, or unironically evil, from Scott Schaefer. I've honestly, this is like my most surprising thing of the night. Brent Davey, who has appeared on the Caleb Hammer YouTube channel, is fighting back and is suing Caleb for defamation. So there is some nuclear tier drama in this.
This interview with Brent Davies, who has appeared on Caleb Hammer's show. So I've done several videos covering Caleb Hammer's
Hey, thanks for the 5 gifted Maple Leaf.
Screen antics, but one thing I wanted to do was actually talk to someone who has appeared on the show and tell their side of the story, and I actually got to do that in this interview with Brent Davies, who has appeared on Caleb Hammer's show 3 times.
Now, I'm not familiar. Should I look up Brent Davey? What is Brent Davies? He's 3 times he's been on there. Wait, I feel like I've heard that name, though. What is the lore with Brent Davey? That's not the guy that wanted to kill him, right? So I looked up the depth with Brent Davey on YouTube, and what I see here is himself making a show saying that he is better than Caleb Hammer.
You probably searched me because you saw
Oh no. Oh god, what are we... Wait.
me on a show. My show debuts tomorrow. The Depths with Brent Davey. Our first dive is the Alamo. I'm going to read it dramatically and interpretively.
Oh, okay. So if okay, the 41-year-old refuses to get a job and grow up. This is a larger video for Caleb Hammer, a 2.8 million viewer.
Financial audit. So what do you do, 41-year-old Austin, Texas, for a living?
Too many things.
Okay, go on.
I don't even know, really. I'm just like hustling every day, basically, because I have been blacklisted for most jobs.
Whoa.
I have a criminal.
Okay. I'm actually... I need to know at least why he was blacklisted before we proceed. Why was he blacklisted for his jobs?
Background.
Is it actually threatening to eat a state official's heart?
What did you do?
I told Governor Abbott on
I
Twitter
gotta be careful because this guy's filing lawsuits, so I'm gonna try to figure out if that's true.
that I would eat his heart. And that...
Wait.
solicited a big reaction.
Oh god, oh no, oh god. Okay, wait, hold on. I just found an AMA on the Caleb Hammer subreddit. Brent Davey here, AMA, open season roast. You would think that with a degree in information systems, if the auto mod would make an exception. What an idiot. It's almost like he hasn't used Reddit in years. He's probably old and out of touch. Is he not able to respond because his account is too new? Oh, here. Do you have a job now? Is parents still paying your rent? Not a full-time job. I'm supposed to be at, so I suppose I'm technically homeless and nomadic. Ooh, dude, I'm not homeless. I'm nomadic. Recently made my annual religious migration to the birthplace of famous taquitos. There's a serious religion. I'm starting here, okay? Please respect my religious beliefs. When will you come back on for the update? Possibly, but it has to be doable logistically and financially. How tall is Caleb? He is 1 part hobbit. Caleb said you'd be back very early 2024. What happened? Couldn't agree to terms. He got a bit ahead of himself. That's it. So he asked, it's an AMA, and he responded 3 times. What is happening? What is going on here? I didn't send Caleb Hammer death threats. In fact, before the show, me and his production crew were planning bits. What you see in his studio is not the truth. He lost touch with reality. So have I. This has been the worst project I've ever been on a party to in media. I pitched a few bits where we got into a fighting. We go at it fighting in a comical over-the-top way or a boxing match. Those were pitches, ways to give the audience what they really wanted. I went into the show responding to a casting call as an actor and not a writer. And a writer, not as a surprise assailant. Nobody believes you. You don't. What is happening? What is going on? So this is the guy that my knowledge was that he threatened to like attack Caleb Hammer. That is the guy. That is like the guy, right? And now he's saying that wasn't really true. Weirdest character. Brent is selling cameos in 2024. Yeah, this is a 2024 tweet. All right, well, let's jump in here and see, I guess, what we're dealing with. This is the interview with that guy.
And in the recent episode that he did, he said he's going to be suing Caleb.
This is the guy who didn't... they didn't let him at the studio. They had him in like an undisclosed location to film it. Okay.
Hammer for defamation. So we talk about his impending lawsuit.
Go to the second interview. I think I've watched this video. This is one of the few Caleb stuff, old Caleb videos that I had seen. Brent Davey, second video. But he's claiming that it was a bit now, and it wasn't. Yeah. Papa Gut. Let's look at
What do you say we get this going?
So this is, yeah, he's back.
Like, his charge for it was like some kind of it's been threatening the person through like private emails, and that's what happened. Not like, oh, I'm gonna eat your heart on Twitter, he. Nah, this motherfucker was toxic, boy.
Yes, very frightened. You're a little okay. You're afraid of me. You said one of the only conditions to film with me again was to literally hit me. Oh yeah, I wanted to slap you in the face. Yes.
I want to use this guy.
Put that in the thumbnail. We're going in cold.
I don't know if he put that in the.
So they had 3 of these, and 2 of them were in different locations? Okay. All right.
Against Caleb Hammer. We go over all of his 3 appearances on the show and how he feels he was defamed multiple times. And what's really interesting, we actually uncovered something in this interview. If it proves to be true, it's going to put Caleb Hammer in some very hot water.
Here's my problem. 1, most of the internet thinks this guy's a crazy, unreliable narrator. So the whole... he's in really hot water is a little dicey at best. 2, if you claim that he's been defamed in episodes 1 and 2, the natural question is, why did he go into episode 3? That's what I need Scott Schaefer to do tonight. He needs to explain to me why someone who was defamed twice in a row would come back for a 3rd episode, and I need money is not going to be a be-all, end-all here for me. I don't know if I'll accept that answer.
Times. And what's really interesting, we actually uncovered something in this interview. If it proves to be true, it's going to put Caleb Hammer in some very hot water legally. So definitely check out this interview. All right, so I'm here with Brent. It's Brint, right?
Correct.
I noticed on.
Bro, he looks like the guy who was who tried to come back and take over the fucking firm in Suits. What's the guy who got shot by Jesse in Breaking Bad too? But the Suits guy specifically. What's his fucking name, dude?
Your first. It's Brint, right?
Correct.
I noticed on your first video, I did research for this, and the first video with Caleb, he kept calling you Brent with an E.
Scott, there's a time and a place. We're not currently at it, but there is a time and a place for this.
Can't do basic research on his guest.
Robert Paulson. Yeah, he looks like Robert Paulson's coming back to take over financial audit. Yeah, Gail.
No, he's not good at a lot of research.
I'm Brent Davey. I'm 41. I'm based out of Austin, and this is Financial Audit.
Yeah. All right, so...
Bro, those next couple of years, dude, where did he go from here? Actually, no, he was kind of already at his Norwood scale by that point. He just had a different haircut. All right.
Well, for someone who maybe hasn't seen your videos or maybe haven't seen you in a while, why don't you go ahead and explain who you are and how you know Caleb a little bit?
Okay. Well, I'm Brent Davey. I've been a recurring guest on Financial Audit for nearly 3 years now. And it all
You know what's crazy? I thought that Scott's angle for this video, when he said that the commentary community is going to love this or something, like sarcastically in the comment section, I thought that he was going to come in here and say, Caleb Hammer ran from the debate because he's a coward. I thought that was going to be his video take. And I wouldn't really be able to super fight with him on that because the debate didn't happen, obviously. And we didn't get to the part where we were planning to do it with Scott. This was not what I was expecting. And it's crazy that he's not taking... Because that's the angle that... I don't know, if I was trying to make a video in defense of myself, that would be my angle that I would take.
started in early 2023. I responded to...
And then he called this guy, who I, as a light Caleb Hammer viewer, was able to indicate as the crazy alleged stalking guy or whatever, like the crazy death threat man, with like even a baseline knowledge. Now I guess he's suing, so maybe he feels like he's been defamed, but I don't know. This is an uphill battle.
Started in early 2023. I responded to a casting call, paid sponsored post on Facebook for a paid acting gig.
Okay, so did you know him before that, or is it just something you found online?
No, it was just, in the feed as a...
And keep in mind, I believe that Scott Schaefer was the one who confirmed that early in Caleb's career, that's how he marketed the guests for his show, as like paid actors.
Sponsored post, but I went ahead and filled it out without even knowing what the show was.
Did it mention, do you remember how much you were supposed to be paid for that?
Yeah, I was paid $50 for that one.
$50, that's it. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that was really early. I think he only had like 250,000 subscribers the first time you were on the show. This was before his show blew up.
It was. Nobody really knew who he was. I looked through a couple of episodes. I approached it like an acting gig. And, I mean, I was kind of in financial trouble. That is the real part of it. But like all reality television, you do play up the drama for the camera.
Dude, it's like, I don't think that Caleb can ever necessarily escape this criticism because his show is financial audit. So inherently every guest that comes on is financially fucked. So as soon as you have a fight with somebody, they're like, I had to come on because I needed money and I went on there and I didn't want to go on there and I needed money. And it's like, I just don't care. I just don't care.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
I just don't care.
Otherwise, it would just be somebody going, oh, I'm poor. Right? Like, you can't fill an hour.
You absolutely can, because the other people who are making this content aren't doing that. I don't even think current day Caleb Hammer is doing that. There are absolutely ways for people to come on and be like, yeah, I'm poor. That makes good, I guess, online television.
Of compelling television. Otherwise.
When the first episode went live, do you feel like you were portrayed fairly, or do you think it was edited in a way to make yourself look worse than you thought you were being presented?
That is a great question. I was really excited as we wrapped. It was me, his videographer, and Caleb all in this apartment. And we felt the energy like we knew we had gold. And I wrapped really happy. I was like, this is cool. Yeah, keep me in touch. Let me know how it goes. He said, oh, you'll know. So the episode drops, and I see how he's built it. I see the pacifier in my mouth.
41-year-old refuses to get a job and grow up. Oh, dude, he's the mastermind. He's the mastermind behind this project. His vision was only ever realized years later. He was holding all the cards the entire time. He was portrayed as... See, I was portrayed as the Soy Jack, when in reality, I was the Chad Wojak.
Did you get to help pick that thumbnail, or was that completely him?
Come on, Scott.
No, that was all him.
Well, I don't know. Has he said that that's the thing? If he said that, that's fair, I guess.
And the headline on the video itself was...
You have depicted me as the crying baby, when in reality, I am the one who knocks. Yo! Thank you for the flamenco!
No.
Did your girlfriend use a strap-on and give you monkeypox?
No. What?
I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it. Why are you still here?
Why are you gay?
A financial audit show that offered $50 for an interview is hilarious. But keep in mind, I've done plenty of interview conversations on my stream. I've never once paid anybody a fucking dime.
Man refuses.
Dude, Harley Morenstein is apparently owed $100 in interview fees.
What is Bunty King to you?
That he will never
Who is
receive, by
Bunty
the
King?
way.
Nicholas DeOrio?
Get a job, which was not even okay. Even though I am playing a caricature of myself, that was not in the.
Oh, now it's not a character; it's a caricature of yourself. It's an exaggerated version of your also poor personality who also did need a financial audit.
Correct.
Got it.
That was not in the content. I said I would get a job beneath what I'm expecting that I'm able to do. And I even in that episode agreed to drive for Uber Eats. I said, okay, I'll try it. That might work.
Bro, if you need a fucking financial audit YouTuber to tell you, hey, you're poor, you need to drive for Uber Eats. That's not like a positive. This is not a positive experience for you. You doing Uber Eats, making money, and supporting yourself, that would be the positive. You identifying, oh, I need to get a job, that's not a positive.
The episode, he has his guests saying, yeah, I'll drive Uber Eats. Then he headlines it in title, Man Refuses to Get Job.
Yeah.
That's the first time he defamed me right there.
So did
Wait, that's defamation. Bro, if that's defamation, I'm in trouble. If that's defamation, I'm in fucking trouble. What happened before you said, all right, fine, I'll go get an Uber Eats job?
Did that piss you off when you saw that go live?
Absolutely. I emailed him. I was like, this is bad. This is bad. Take it down. Edit it. I was like, and he wouldn't.
What did he say back to you?
You know what I always say, right? When somebody's making a claim, their best allegation will always be their first. That's not very promising for this video.
He just said, don't worry about the content. Don't worry about the blowback.
See, because nowadays he makes the claim like, oh yeah, the guests are all on board. They love the titles. They love the thumbnails. We go through it all with them, and if they don't like it, we'll take it down.
You don't want to act, but not like that. Yeah.
I want to ACT, but not like that.
Also, if you were playing a character and was that the character saying he would get a job at Uber Eats, or was that you, the person who's financially not well off? Did you ever attempt to not get a job at Uber Eats? Did you ever try to actually drive for Uber Eats? Did you ever do that after the stream?
So you're saying you did not like that. You wanted it down, and he did not.
Also, interesting point. As a condition.
Well, you got paid for it, right? That was a thing that you got paid for.
Verbally, before we set out, I asked him, oh, can I see it before you drop it?
Mm-hmm.
He gave me final cut in a verbal agreement before.
Wait, that's another thing. Does he have a car? That's a good question. Did he have a car?
Before we even shot that first episode. And then he refused to edit it at my request as I was getting slammed. Because he characterized me as basically a low-life leech on society.
I know we're gonna get to later. You do want to sue him.
All right, but is that accurate or is that inaccurate?
But I have.
Yes.
Do you have because you said you emailed him, you wanted it taken down. Do you have the email of that, of him saying he's not going to change it?
You can't do Uber Eats in Austin without a car. So is it confirmed this guy is carless and felted? Is he carless and felted?
Oh, I don't believe.
Not having a car, being nomadic difficult. I thought nomadic was just like the Soto Sopa. Yo, 50 gifted, bro! Bro! This fucking guy, he had a car? Okay, he had a car.
So he wouldn't email me back. He did call me
How
back.
did you hear back? Because you said you wanted him to
call me back.
Hebrews.
They called you?
And he said, yeah, and he was just, I got some scary, I remember what he said. He was like, I got some scary texts. I said, this is bullshit, really. And I said, the NDA that you had me sign is actually bullshit too. Like, there's no way that holds up. And it was just like something he downloaded from LegalZoom or something. It didn't reflect the nature of our of a production at all.
Yeah.
And so he called me and he said, I got some scary texts. And then he actually kind of calmed me down. I said, well, it's just the comment. It's all going to blow over. So that calmed me down for a little while.
So wait, if you were worried about death threats and mean comments and harassment online, Why did you come back to do a second episode? Why would you ever put yourself back in a position to be in front of this audience if you've already kind of felt the ire towards them?
And then after the show, I've seen a few of your posts on Reddit. You said a lot of people were very mean to you. You had difficult getting jobs, and people would say horrible.
Dude, also somebody wrote, with what money is he suing Caleb? Well, is there going to be a... No, there's no GoFundMe in here. There is no GoFundMe. I approached it like an acting gig. How could it be defamation if the plaintiff was acting? Oh, God, dude.
Things. You can go over some of the things that happened.
It has been hell. The last 3 years have been actual hell, psychological hell. Like the damage that this scale of defamation does. People know me and I don't know them, and they have really bad ideas about me right off the bat.
Can you go into some specifics about particular times where that happened?
Yeah, one time I was getting an Airbnb. And it was a room for rent in an Airbnb, a little old
Let me
lady.
guess, they denied you because they saw you on financial audit and didn't think that you could possibly...
Empty nester, has a few rooms in her house. And she had seen me apparently. When I got there, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't, I'm too scared. And I rather than try to argue with her...
Oh, is it because you're the guy who threatened like eat somebody's heart? Maybe they thought you were like a crazy person? It's not even, maybe it's not even a finance thing. Maybe they think you're like a psychopath who's unemployable.
I was just like, wow. Okay.
And that was from seeing your appearance on Caleb Hammer?
Yes. I get...
But wait, was the part where you're unemployable also Caleb Hammer's fault? Because if you were unemployable before, I don't know if you could attribute all of this to Caleb Hammer.
I mean, you see the comments on these videos, right? The comments, they say, oh, that guy is just waiting for his parents to die and inherit their money. Really dark stuff. This guy is...
Can you prove that you're not waiting for your parents to die to inherit their money? Can you prove that's not true? Is that defamation?
He's a psychopath. He's a liar. I mean, really, like I'm the scourge of the earth. Like I'm a leech on society and I don't deserve to exist. And I get those kind of messages sometimes to my inbox. Sometimes...
Dude, Papa Gut's gonna go base mode when he's watching this. He'll be like, you are a leech on society. You do deserve this. You are...
In comments on my own media on the internet. In job interviews, even people ask me, you know, and it's a really hard thing to overcome. Try to explain.
Yes, because you went on a YouTube channel and told everyone that you're unemployable.
You know, 3 years of hell and the complicated nature of a reality television show over a job interview.
I'm just curious, like, if you could estimate, how many times do you think you've been recognized for being on that show?
Oh, after an episode drops, every day.
Every day?
Absolutely. In Austin, every day.
Dude, give me a fucking break. There's no way that you are fucking... Dude, there's no way that you are recognized every day. Bro, I have been recognized in person. One time. One fucking time. The guy selling me my car knew who I was. That was the only time that ever happened. There's no way that you were recognized every single day.
But I mean...
You are not that famous.
It's also, I played the open mics around here, and in South Austin in particular, I'm kind of noticed around. But every day, yeah, I'll be at... One time I was at Ross Dress for Less. I'm buying...
Oh, wait, you're right. The accountant did. My accountant's employee also recognized me. That was a thing that also happened. But I wasn't, like... That was like a thing that was told to me after the fact.
Shoes. And there were these teenagers, and they were like, "You sure you can buy that, dude?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Not really. I don't know."
But I've only ever had, like, are you Nicholas DeOrio from YouTube? That one time.
But I do need shoes. I just play along. You know, I'm chummy in real life. Sometimes somebody will come up and ask for a photo with me. Right first, you know, "Oh, are you Brent from?"
Wait, but have you tried threatening to eat someone's heart? Well, here's the issue with that. I'm the ultimate rape review man.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Right?
I really like you.
I'm the ultimate rape review man, so I don't know, maybe.
The show, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, can we get a photo with you? And I'm like, actually, man, that's going to be $10.
I don't believe him. Oh yeah, it's gonna be $10. You want to take a picture with me in person? All these guys are just kind of like mowing me down, trying to become my, I don't know.
And then they're like, what?
Wasn't there a thing with your parents' friends too? So my parents' friends and stuff like that. Actually, I gave one of my parents' friends a signed bottle of Ricky's hot sauce, to give to their son, who was, I guess, working, and that was a thing that happened. Yeah, no, that happens more. I get more people who go up to my dad and ask if I'm his son, than have ever actually recognized me in person. That has definitely happened more.
Taken aback. I'm like, no, I'm just messing with you. Get on in here, and I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
The nice ones, anyway. Sometimes they are.
When is the sauce out? It should be dropping soon. It's in Billy's hands now. I mean, I obviously took fucking forever, so the weight is on me. It really should have realistically been out by Christmas, but I imagine like Billy's probably getting this thing done. I think also Kino Casino is dropping soon as well, so I don't know if that's all going to be around the same time.
Aggressive and taunting. I've been followed in my car. My car was in the first episode, the model of my vehicle.
Does Scott really believe this shit? I mean, this is not very convincing for me. I'm not like very convinced by what this guy is saying. This is like if I interviewed Brit Bong. If you know who that is. I mean, Ethan promoted him one time. You should. No, it's like if I interviewed Flamenco. If somebody was like, I'm making a Nicholas DeOrio video, let me bring in Michael Alberto and Flamenco.
Followed while I'm driving Uber Eats. I've delivered food to people's doors that I'm giving them food. And
dude, I actually remember Matt Jarbo after the whole Boulders controversy and the Killstream stuff. He was getting recognized delivering food to people in the California area from Uber Eats.
They said, oh, get a real job. It's you, get a real job.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, get a real job. I mean, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's no issue with doing Uber. If you're doing Uber, that's fine. But like, it doesn't seem like it was really benefiting you to do Uber and be homeless, right?
Like that.
Well, I don't know if you were homeless at the time. I know you're homeless now.
Level of resentment is, I'm not the psychotic one here, it's disturbing. And it's just, you can't escape it.
Dude, it was so horrible. I can't escape it. That's why I went back 2 more times.
There's no escaping it ever.
Sure.
I want to, at this point, correct the record, establish that some of the emotion that I'm displaying is caricature and acting in reality television, and the rest is mostly defamation.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you about if you have...
Isn't that interesting? It leaves no room for him to be made fun of. Isn't that fucking interesting? Dude, it's either acting or defamation. There's nothing in between.
This really bad experience after the first show aired. A lot of people would ask, why did you decide to go back on the show?
All right, Scott's got the big question here. Please, God. I can't. This answer cannot be, oh, I was poor and I needed money. It cannot be that. It cannot be that.
Oh, interesting. That's a great point. I at first said no. They've asked me twice to go back on before I went back onto the second episode I was in. The first time I was like, no, it is not worth it. The second time they asked, it was Noah Chrysler was the casting.
Was it no? Oh my God, wait, Noah Chrysler, that's why I know about this. That guy's such a fucking loser. I'm sorry, hold on. I actually noticed Scott has not gone on the Noah Chrysler pipeline. Remember the guy who's like, Scott, Caleb Hammer reminds me of my dad. And Caleb Hammer was my friend and he was proud of me and he reminded me of my dad and then he fired me. That's the Chrysler guy.
The second episode. They've asked me twice to go back on before I went back onto the...
Now, was it that it's not worth all the harassment? Or was it like, no, I know what I'm worth. You can pay more.
The second...
You can pay more than that, buddy. This is not a $50 acquisition. You're going to make a lot of fucking money off of me. I don't know. It could be.
Episode I was in. The first time I was like, no, it is not worth it. The second time they asked, it was Noah Chrysler was the casting producer. And I was like, man, no way. And I just rhetorically said, I'm not going back on unless it's a boxing match and I get to punch him in the face. You know? And I had pitched the boxing match idea earlier to the previous casting director before Noah. And it was not greenlit because the show I don't think they had that kind of budget. I still don't.
Dude, why would Caleb Hammer fight a 40-year-old man? Like, this tells me, though, that you were trying to leverage the fact that you were popular the first time to make more money the second time. Because if we do a boxing match, we can sell tickets, we can make money. Like, this tells me you had, like, you had a green tooth while you were doing this. A green thumb.
They would spend that kind of...
Y'all, who is Noah Chrysler? Noah Chrysler is the subject of the reason why I even know Caleb Hammer, or have contact with Caleb Hammer. Because he saw my video on Noah Chrysler. If you want to check this out, this was actually our first Caleb Hammer segment. I will eventually make this into a playlist, because there is enough Caleb Hammer now that we can put it in a playlist. I have a video called Caleb Hammer Bullied a Loser with Daddy Issues, Why Noah Chrysler Deserved It. It is a very aggressively titled video, and this is actually a 2025. This is a 2025 segment, June.
Job started out, you know, this is when my dad truly started to respect me, because my dad is an entrepreneur, and when he was building his business, he was working 80-hour weeks every single week. And so he saw the level that I was grinding at this, right? And he began to truly respect me. And I think everybody at that company started to truly respect me too. Like, I used to joke on the show all the time that Caleb was my dad. That was a joke that I would tell all the time. You know, even jokingly referring to somebody as your father, there was a closeness between us that was implicit to me and very important to me. You know, they've listened to me. Thank you specifically to Emily.
Dude, the one where he starts Dude, this is the guy, if you guys don't remember, this is the guy who cut to himself blubbering in tears. Not cut away from himself when he was crying. Cut to himself blubbering in fucking tears, man. Hold on, let me see. Cut to... Yeah, look at this.
I'm glad.
Thank you, I appreciate your contribution. Act 3, The Machine's True Purpose. Show. And I am not giving you financial advice to keep donating.
You know, when...
What was that one? Sorry, I missed that. Gotta get... Oh. A Machine's True Purpose. Did he start crying right before that? Oh, that's not even it. He did that multiple times. The funny one is when he's explaining something totally fine, and then it cuts to him just exploding in tears. Yeah.
Me, as a result of this situation. To the people who have surrounded me with kindness and empathy, you know, they've listened to me.
That's not me. I didn't do that. He's like totally fine. He's a little stuttery, and he just cuts to a fucking version of it where he's in full-blown tears.
Resolve this situation. To the people who have surrounded me with kindness and empathy, you know, they've listened to me. Thank you specifically.
Dude, he cut to a frame when he's already in tears. Oh, no.
To the people who have surrounded me with kindness and empathy, you know, they've listened to me.
That's Noah Chrysler.
Money on a single episode. Director before Noah. And it was not greenlit because the show I don't think they had that kind of budget. I still don't think they would spend that kind of money on a single episode. But the only context in which I ever threatened Caleb was with consent.
Bro, you just created EFAT, every frame a tear. That's the name of his fucking video. That's crazy.
In a boxing match. And this brings me to the next angle of defamation that Caleb went with in the second episode was that I had sent him death threats. And
here we go. This is this could be something. This could be something.
Absolutely not
so you're
true.
claiming that they wanted you back for the second, and I watched the beginning of that episode, and Caleb, they had you at a secret location because they didn't trust you at their main film.
Yeah, I can't. That would never happen, Scott. That would be a crazy talk. No one would ever want to do that.
Location, but you say they wanted you back. Is that what happened?
Yes, they did want me back, and I had negotiated pay of $4,000 for the appearance fee, and when I get there, I find that it is going to be framed as a gift to a homeless man and not my wage. And that's how they framed it at the very end of the episode. But they did not frame it like I had earned it. They framed it like it was a pity. Like, I believe that
Dude, that's not defamation, bro. That's not defamation.
the angle they were going for was...
It's also not pity because they made a lot of money off his appearance, but like,
Did they tell you beforehand, oh, we're going to present you as like this crazy person, we're going to go to a different location? Did they tell
Scott, that's why people wanted him back. That was the whole fucking point. If this guy had a problem with his perception, he should have addressed it on the fucking call.
you all of that? It was like a bit or what?
No, I had no clue. I had no clue. And Noah Chrysler has really great soft skills. He said, man, you're going to be standing up for yourself. You're going to look better. It's going to improve your reputation.
So they framed it.
That's even crazier.
DeOrio, commentator of the year.
Did Noah say that?
Brent Davey would have saved Creator Clash in the co-headline.
Dude, dude, he's so recognizable. He should have fought Harley Morenstein.
As redemption.
Exactly. That's how they... and I thought, okay, well, it's going to be a redemptive angle. I'm going to have a redemptive angle with his audience, which is the audience I need to make redemption with to get this harassment to stop, right? And I'm going to make money. So I went ahead and did it. I get to the location, which was actually a Fortnite game studio. They make like mods in Fortnite or something.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Interesting.
And I get there, and there's cameras rolling as I get out of the car. And I had agreed to 45 minutes of, film production time. And
Let me guess, you stay there for an hour and a half.
started my counter right then. I started my clock right then. I get...
Wait, that's not how it works, though. You don't get to start you don't get to start the clock when you're in the parking lot.
Patted down.
Imagine, dude, this is why you can't keep a job. You have to punch in when you get to work, right?
We're going in cold, open-minded. We have no idea what is going to come.
Bro, there are people who work salary jobs who work outside of their schedule. That's not like an uncommon tactic either.
Down here, Brent. The man just arrived.
Don't have any weapons in the world.
And
that video got over 1 million views. That you threatened to kill him, or you threatened death.
Nicholas, the goat.
Thank you.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
From your fans.
So, all right, back to where we are. Brent is saying, essentially, that he's getting death threats from Caleb's fans over the defamation.
That is actually what
I really like.
I was relaying.
Why?
So if you never threaten him, and he's saying on camera too, I think that video got over 1 million views, that you threatened to kill him, or you threat death threats. Like, that's slander.
I mean, this should be something that is extremely easy for Caleb Hammer to point out, right?
It's a libel, yeah. I mean, libel is any fixed medium. This seems to be a area of misunderstanding among Caleb's audience.
He just quoted J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man.
Libel in the modern new media age
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
is any fixed medium, such as a podcast, such as,
Do you still have the emails or text or whatever of them saying, "Hey, we want you back for the second episode"?
I don't believe so, but I...
Oh my god, how do you not... Wait, how are you suing if you have nothing to work with? You don't have the emails?
We interrupt this program for some watch talk. I've been eyeing a Longines Zulu time as a present to myself when I graduate my upcoming EOI class. What do you think of the brand as a whole?
Longines is a good brand. I have nothing negative to say specifically about Longines. I'm looking at the watch that you're talking about right now. I pulled it up immediately, and I think that looks pretty clean. I am not a huge fan of the like the GMT, but it looks like it's in the GMT in the case of like a Oyster Perpetual type watch. Like, it's the reason why I don't really like the Rolex Explorer. That's like a hot take. I'm not a huge Rolex Explorer guy either. I prefer a watch that looks like that to just kind of be bare. Just have like a smooth bezel. Kind of like the way that like Grand Seiko does their thing. But, oh god, I'm seeing a blue one that Teddy Baldassar had. Like, this is a nice watch. Dude, look at this. This is a nice watch. Like, I could see myself buying this. Dude, that's a nice fucking watch. Holy shit, dude. That is... I like the font they use. That's different. But I'm not always a huge fan of like the GMT style bezel on this type of watch, if that makes sense. If it's going for like I like a GMT watch having like the fucking the lug things on a bigger size, but that is a clean watch.
I wonder if Noah does.
Perfect for a man with blue eyes. Well, I have blue eyes. That's why I have a lot of blue watches.
I went through.
I have too many blue. I'm trying to get different colors.
I don't believe so, but I wonder if Noah does. I went through a bit of a mental breakdown and just deleted everything that I have.
I just casually had a mental breakdown and deleted all my stuff. But I am a reliable narrator. You have to take me at my word for this. I've been defamed.
So I don't have that. Yeah.
So I'm curious. I watched.
I have nothing.
Part of the second episode, and partway through.
But how are you suing him if you have nothing? Even if what you're saying is completely accurate and you have nothing.
Caleb gives you a shirt with your face on it. It's a character that he started selling. So you're aware that he's selling. He's still.
Now this could be something.
Still selling a shirt and a mug with your character on it. You're aware of that?
I am aware of that, and I'm also aware that my likeness is being used singing the theme song to his live stream.
There ain't no hiding, and I'm dancing on the horizon.
The problem is, you can parody somebody's likeness, but if you show it to him and go, this is you, I think there could be fucking problems with that, right? Like, there could be issues with that if you're saying, hey, this is explicitly you. Is that Boogie in the top right?
I can't wait no more.
Is that an AI voice? I don't know.
Wow. Are you aware that he claims on the...
Parody is parody? I guess that is the way to get around parody merch. I guess that's fair.
Go to the website. He claims that 25%.
I mean, it's definitely not an open and shut thing.
Of all the profit from those sales go to you.
Wait, what the fuck was that merchandise?
Claims that 25% of all this.
I am into the BDSM. Oh, 2BD. Oh my god, dude, I'm fucking retarded. I just saw that and I was like, oh my god, dude, he's making jokes about the BDSM list. And I'm like, wait, no, I'm saying it wrong. It's the BDS list. I fucking thought it was a reference to fucking Israel Palace. I'm so fucking dumb, dude.
All the profit from those sales go to you.
Where does it say that?
Yeah, wow.
25% of Caleb's profits go to Brent? Okay, that's not good. If he's not getting a dime of that, that could be a problem.
That's incredible because I told him I don't like the design.
Wait, you told him you don't like the design? Are you getting paid for it, though?
It's right in the description that 25% of all profit from the t-shirt and the sales goes to Brent.
I don't care if you like the design. Are you getting paid?
You haven't received any of that?
No.
Okay, that might be significant.
Not any accounting. Apparently, he doesn't do his own accounting.
Wow, that's a big, like, if you have...
Again, there are people looking at that.
If you have evidence that you haven't received that money... Like that right there, I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like that's a pretty open and shut case.
I can actually, listen, if he's not gotten that money, I think that's a fair fucking, as crazy as this guy seems, as mentally ill as he seems, that seems like a fair gripe.
He's...
Proof? Well, the proof is that Caleb's going to go, well, we paid this guy or we didn't pay this guy, but the proof is the website saying that he's, even if that's like a joke, that seems like a horrifically bad idea for somebody who's so lawyered up to put like a percentage of the profits go to Brent in it. That seems like a horrifically bad idea. I don't know.
I told him I don't like the design.
It says right in the description that 25% of all profit from the t-shirt and the sales goes to Brent. You haven't received any of that?
No, not any accounting.
Because people are buying it with the expectation that money is going to him. Maybe they wouldn't want to. Maybe they wouldn't be doing it to support Brent specifically. It's not like a charity. But you're saying that a certain amount of money is going somewhere. The expectation is it's actually arriving.
Apparently he doesn't.
He's lying? Wait, how could he be lying? Is this not what it says on the website? If I go to Shop Caleb Hammer right now, am I going to see this on the website? Like, I could see a lawyer actually licking his lips at this. Again, I agree with Scott. I don't know the law. Let's go to t-shirts. If I go to the Brent t-shirt that is currently actively on his website. What is this one? It's the...
To the website, he claims that 25% of all the profit from those...
Is it the Riding Taquitos shirt?
Sales
Yeah, the Riding Taquitos shirt. I'm looking at it on my end, and I'm seeing 25% of Caleb's profits on this shirt go to Brent. And that's profits, by the way. That's not total total money earned, because obviously the amount that it costs comes out of it. So it's not 25% of like every person who's bought a $20 t-shirt. $29 t-shirt. I'm looking here. Does he say that on anything else? Let's see. T-shirts, Caleb Hammer. What about Caleb's Taquitos? That's a Caleb shirt. Riding Taquitos. Working hard shirt. Because it's one thing if you're making the argument that it's parody. It's another if he's saying explicitly when selling a picture of the guy's likeness that the money is going to the person on purchase. What the fuck? I forgot what it was. It is the Riding Taquitos shirt. So it's this one. And you can see it's right here. 25% of Caleb's profits go to Brent. No, I do not want to sign up for your newsletter. So that's not Brent. That's all Caleb. Yeah.
Go to you.
Wow.
There's a mug too. It says the same thing. Ooh.
It's incredible because
it would be false advertisement, totally different.
Because I told him I don't.
But couldn't he sue for that money? Could he realistically sue for that money? I don't know.
I don't like the design.
It says right in the description that 25% of all profit from the t-shirt and the sales goes to Brent. You haven't received any of that?
You assume the shirt is being sold? What if no one's buying them? Yeah, but my expectation of that is like, you don't think that anybody would buy a Caleb Hammer t-shirt? I spent $200 on fucking New Norm merchandise. There's somebody out there who must have bought that shirt, right? I literally spent $200 on New Norm merch.
No, not any accounting. Apparently, he doesn't do his own accounting.
Wow, that's a big, like, if you have evidence that you haven't received that money,
wait,
like that right there, I'm not a lawyer,
that could be
but
interesting. Is he selling at cost so he doesn't have to pay anything? If you're selling at cost, that would make sense too. Does it cost $29 to like make that t-shirt? But then the question, but hold on, but then the issue with that would be, Caleb Hammer, does that shirt cost less money to make than any of the others? Otherwise, then everything would have to be at cost. If that's the only, what is the price on that? Caleb Hammer's shop. If that one was noticeably cheaper, I could believe that. Well, if he's selling that one shirt at cost, then he must be selling every other shirt on here at cost because they're all $29. Does he run a charity or does he sell merchandise? Because I imagine he's making money on some of this. Like, I doubt that they're selling every item at cost. Right? Are Timexes good at... Yeah, Timexes are good entry-level watches for sure. He does own production or he pays a company. A lawyer would do that part of the settlement. There has to be a profit for there to be 25%. Again, if you sell one shirt, though, there's a profit. Right? Unless they're selling everything at cost. If you sell one shirt, he needs to get a check for that. And I think that you guys are underselling how much this merchandise probably does. YouTube merch sells great even when it's terrible.
Like, that's a pretty open and shut case. He's claiming to his entire audience.
I mean, people ask me all the time, they go, people donate to you? Like, they give you money? Do they think that you're like, do they think you have cancer? I go, no. They donate because they want to support the stream. And like a normie looks at me and goes, why? They can't even understand the concept of stream donation culture. So, I mean, I could totally understand that this is making money.
Audience, hey, we're giving 25% of all the profit to Brent, and you get nothing.
Wow. No, I have not received that.
You weren't aware of that?
If
you go to the website, it says that right in the description of both items.
I told him I don't like the design.
Thank you for the gifted.
I didn't approve the design.
Keffels appreciate
that's
the shout out.
Hey Nick, I turned 21 on the 31st. Was wondering what your drink of choice is so I can have one for you carrying my year. Have an amazing 2026.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Raspberry vodka with ginger ale and a lemon. Hits like a truck. My college drink of choice was vodka and Red Bull. I don't recommend it. That's not a 20.
I really like you.
I mean, if you've been drinking a lot,
it's not something you should be doing.
It doesn't surprise me having worked with him for 3 years.
All right. Well, let's go ahead to the third time you decided to go on the show. This time, did they ask you back again, or did you want to get on? And one thing they said in the video is that you had been stalking their new producer, Lindsay, trying to get on the show. Is that true?
Okay, this would be something that would be very easy for Caleb Hammer to address. If he can produce evidence of this happening, then that would definitely aid in his argument totally.
True?
If he even thinks that he needs to respond to this.
Is absolutely not.
Because just because Caleb Hammer is quote unquote getting sued, I'm not buying it.
Read yourself Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Nick, the donation sound is driving
This is a war
people off,
crime
but I
against
warned
the ears
them.
of everyone in chat. As a vet, I now am fully deaf instead of partially.
Listen,
Thank you, Nick.
I'm
in
obviously
pain.
not going to stop the
I'm in
stream to
tremendous
change
pain.
anything right now.
Help me.
But this will not be the way do not donate expecting to hear that sound next time. There will be changes made to this process. That's all I'm gonna say. This is a one-time thing. We're changing this. This is definitely not staying exactly the way that it is.
This is interesting.
It was designed to be something that was not achievable, except for a very rare occasion. I have vastly underestimated how achievable this actually was.
I had been, I checked myself into a mental health care and rehab.
Like, Smaggle just gave me numbers that he thinks I should do. I think I'll probably listen to Smaggle. Dude, I needed Smaggle to explain to me how to fix this problem.
Partial hospitalization rehab in July.
Okay, so this would be the damages that he'd be looking to get from Caleb Hammer, saying he'd been to rehab, but he's been in a hospital.
I want to say to the girl who was a feeder. I ate the only pie in the house for fucking breakfast, okay? And then she had filled her vagina with maraschino cherries.
Thank you. Anyway.
And when I got out, I got a...
It is funny watching the viewership dive down like 300, and then after 5 minutes, it's like back up again.
email from Lindsay, the new casting director, and she said, "Hey, I was wondering if you'd be interested in coming back on." So over the next 2 weeks, I was just fresh out of rehab, and I'm feeling great, and my OCD is perfectly treated, and meds are titrated, and I'm like, okay, this is cool, maybe I can do it. And she's actually a delight. Like, I was hesitant at first, but she is very good to talk with in pre-production. We're working out bits to play, right? The fart machine bit, the fine asshole audit bit. Like, I've got some good material here that I'm bringing to the table.
All right, we got something. Hold on. Hi, Brent. Pleasure to meet you. I joined the Caleb Hammer media team after your last filming. I know you're a busy man, so I'll get right to the point. Are you interested in talking about coming back for another follow-up? Hope to speak with you soon.
Audit bit. Like, I've got some good material here that I'm bringing to the table, and I'm trying...
Wait, this goes against Caleb's stalking claim? This is after 2 fucking appearances. Hi, Brant. Love the brainstorming you've been doing, especially the pussy hat. Had a quick chat with Caleb. We can offer you...
Commentator of the year. The best commentator of the year.
We can offer you $5K for filming. It would be a 90-minute episode, a 20-minute post-show, and 10 minutes for the thumbnail photo, plus about 30 minutes for paperwork and onboarding. I know I promised you some dates that you could be available. As of now, here's what we have available. Let me know.
Trying to work with the new casting director who's ensuring me that the show has changed. She chose me this episode of Ivory.
Wait, what do you mean assuring that the show has changed? I'm not hearing that at all. What do you mean assuring that the show has changed? Is there anything in here being like, we fucked you over in the past, but this time it'll be different?
Me that the show has changed. She chose me this episode of Ivory, who is another improv comic. He's another actor and another paid performer on the show.
They went over the stalking receipts on the show, post-show?
latest video.
Wait, recently, or can I see that?
Hello, Mr. Oreo. I'm just here to say let's go Islanders. Hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping.
Thank you.
Show. And she said, your episode...
Well, the show has changed. It's more drama now. Thank you, Floki.
So it'll be like this. It's very lighthearted.
Yeah, what he's saying isn't backed up by the screenshots that Caleb has. That's like kind of a red flag, no?
And I was like, okay, this is great. The show has changed. Now I finally get my redemptive arc, right? I thought that they'd matured. She's an old pro. She's worked in LA.
Bro, just watch the show. Just watch the show. What are you talking about? I thought they matured. Watch it. What are you talking about? Like, it's not like you don't have access to fucking the internet, right? You could just see what he's doing. The entire internet is saying that his show has, like, derived into drama, which I'm for. I think that's fine. But there are people who are criticizing his show, saying it's leaned too heavy into, like, drama.
I thought, okay, they've elevated the show a little bit. And I agreed to it. And I was a little bit nervous going in because, you know, I never know what Caleb's going to do. And I'm always afraid that they're going to spring something just from that reality television angle. And this time, what they did once more was frame me as a violent criminal and stalker. He framed me as wanting to kill the governor.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. So, hold on. Wait. Didn't you say that you wanted to eat the governor's heart? Wasn't that something that you said you wanted to do? Or was that a different congressman? Second of all, oh no, I can't believe they have smeared me twice. I thought they were different because I didn't look at their content and assume they were different. Oh no, they did the same thing again, and I was paid for it again. No! This is ridiculous.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my
This is crazy.
When I have already won this case, by the way. This case I've won civilly and in criminal court. That was a metaphor. And so he's coming back to me saying, you wanted to kill the governor. I said, it's a metaphor.
Wait, so you had the opportunity to present your argument to his face, too? So he defamed you in a Dude, I'm sorry. If somebody walks up to you and says, like, you fucking wanted to kill the governor, and you explain, no, I didn't, and they publish the video that has both of that, then I'm not really sure what the problem is.
It's like arguing with a brick wall, and he keeps repeating it. And I tell him, that's libel.
But if you're talking to him live on the air and sharing your side of the story, it's going to be interesting if you can prove intent there.
And he says, sue me. And I said I might. And so now I am.
Yeah.
Like what? Because you said so, I have to take your word for it? Oh, it's a metaphor. Oh, okay, yeah, that totally fixes the situation.
Okay.
And when that episode dropped, they libeled me once more, saying that I'm stalking Lindsay, the casting director.
Yeah, they said that in the description.
In the description. And on the very same day, they dropped that onto YouTube.
Wait, let's see. Legit Scary went through the emails more in the post show. We found out that he stalked our casting producer, Lindsay. So I'm assuming we're going to get a direct response to these emails.
In the description. And on the very same day, they dropped that onto YouTube. Lindsay sent me a generous, professional thank you email praising me, how good it was to work with me, said I'm lightning in a bottle.
Were you paid for
Where's that email?
that episode as well?
I was paid for
Wait, how do we not have that email?
that episode as well. $5,000 for that one.
$5,000. And did you go to
Bro, how do we have emails here and none of the ones that are relevant are in this thing?
their actual filming studio, or is that someplace else?
No, that was another filming studio. And Caleb had security. Magnetic wanted me.
Wait, why do you think that Caleb had legitimate security if he knew that he was fucking defaming you? That they actually wanted you. It wasn't a fake wand. It wasn't an actor.
They kept making jokes like, oh, are you going to pull a Joker situation? And I was like, man, I would really appreciate it if you stopped going
This is actually fucking crazy.
with that angle because I didn't agree to it. I don't like that characterization. I didn't agree to that.
I have a feeling he didn't say that. I don't believe that he said that based off of this stream.
I told them this pre-production, just right before we shot that day. Of course, they didn't do anything about it because that was...
We're being expected to take a lot of claims here at his word. And that's an issue with Scott specifically because I don't think he has a lot of capital left to do. Like to use.
Angle the whole time.
Okay. And one thing I want to ask...
okay, here we go. This is the question that's going to drag this into reality.
Caleb claims like they provide a lot of help post-show to help people get out of debt. What kind of help did they provide for you?
I wouldn't expect any if Caleb is telling the truth.
None.
None.
Not even correcting the record that I am a working man. I may have several jobs as a freelancer. I'm a freelance writer. I'm a musician. I may be
I think that you can make an argument based off the fact that people are purchasing something that says 25% of the profits are going to Brent. I think you could absolutely make a claim on that. That's about 2 minutes of a 27-minute video, and the rest of this is just like unverifiable interview slop that has basically not really been questioned at all whatsoever, and he's just platforming somebody who's rambling. So there needs to be like a lot of extra shit here for me, and there just doesn't seem to be any of that. Like there's just nothing to accompany this. I lost all my screenshots because I had a manic mental breakdown. Like, if I turn around and go, Scott Schaefer messaged me 5 years ago saying that I'm a sex offender, and he attacked me and smeared me, or whatever, privately, or something, and I'm like, but I had a mental breakdown, I lost all the evidence. I don't think people would expect Scott Schaefer to be getting shit for that, right?
Old folks' homes, but I am a working musician. And, yeah,
Dude, I had all these emails from Caleb Hammer. Where are they? They came to me in a delusion.
got a lot of work going. I'm always busy.
So they didn't check up to see how much debt you'd paid off. They didn't provide you with any free courses or anything like that.
Like, Scott has to push back here, but he's looking like he's trying to get the answers to the questions he's already decided the answers to. He just wants him to say the words, and it's really transparently not. You're not the guy to conduct an interview like this if you can't kind of separate yourself.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. All they did was use the taquito line from the first episode as their slogan and named their studio after it.
All right. Well, let's go over the lawsuit. You did mention that in the third episode that you wanted to sue him. Is that
Correct.
Still something you're going forward? Is it already starting? Have you found a lawyer? What's going on there?
Absolutely. I've been working with a contract lawyer. He's not really a litigator, but we've been building the case. The case is mostly built. The complaint is mostly written, but of course, I'll probably have to work with it when we find a litigator to take the case. I need a licensed attorney in Texas looking to take on a high-profile defamation case against the number 7.
Oh, God. So he has... Okay. Wait. Dude,
Is this really lolly?
Okay, so he's got nothing then. He's just flushing money. Yeah, he's got a metaphorical lawyer.
YouTube star and the
Dude, we've got this case. It's mostly written. All we need is a litigator.
United States of America for 4 counts of defamation with malice. And
okay, also it's defamation. So he's actually pushing, like, you've defamed me by saying that I'm poor and I'm jobless and felted and cringe.
Conspiracy. The agreement that I signed on this last episode is substantially unconscionable in its terms, piercing it, and it is what's more, it was induced
DeOrio, commentator of the
fraudulently.
year, the best commentator
There's no
of the year.
fucking way this is happening. There's no fucking... Dude.
Have you had the lawyer look
with malice, too,
over
yeah.
the agreement you signed?
Yes.
Dude, Ethan Klein's got to fucking give this guy... If Ethan Klein gave him his lawyer, I don't know if this guy would win. I don't think this guy would win.
Correct.
And is that what he said?
That is correct. It is what he said, and that's how we're going to pierce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this lawsuit is in, like, hypothetical stages.
After I did my first video on Caleb about a year and a half ago, I actually had, I think, 2 or 3 different women...
What are you, kindred spirits?
...reached out to me, very upset with how they had been presented on the show as well, and they also wanted to sue him. And
Hi, Scott. I was on Caleb's show. I'm getting harassed nonstop. Did something happen while on the show? Typical put-downs and shaming, but I'm going to hire a lawyer for defamation because I'm being harassed and I'm a public figure. Well, that kind of makes it a bit more difficult. I was reached out to backstage, got paid. He told me to act a certain way, and his stupid-ass minions are eating it up.
Unfortunately, they didn't follow through because...
Again, like, yeah, this is a crazy story, but I'm telling you, if there's somebody on there who's completely unhinged and acted like an asshole, I'm sure this is exactly what they would say as well.
Most of the people that appear on Caleb's show don't have a lot of money. So that's the reason I feel like he hasn't actually been sued many times over, is because the people, you know, they feel terrible, a lot of them, how they were presented on the show. They just can't afford to sue him because of how expensive it is.
Or they're just complete fucking trailer trash disaster fucking people who go on there and cash me outside. How about that? And then people make fun of them online and they have a fucking mental breakdown over it. When the reality is they took a fucking job to go on there and talk about their finances and acted like a fucking putrid
What's the name
child.
of the guy
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo.
I mean, it's possible
Mr.
that
Oreo.
happens, Scott.
It's kinda crazy how much respect I've lost for Scott because I thought I didn't have any to begin with.
Yeah, they signed a contract. They're all actors. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just telling you that there's another side of the fucking... Guys, the grass isn't always greener. Sometimes Caleb Hammer might have been fucking mean to a guest. Another time, the guest might be a fucking loser who goes on there looking for a payday, who found out they made more money for Caleb than they could ever hope to gain for themselves, and they get fucking bitter about it. It's gonna happen. Guys, it's going to happen.
Right, and defamation cases are not usually taken on contingency.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm trying to find that one lawyer who has that righteous cause kind of
Bro, fuck you. Dude, you gotta find a lawyer who hates Caleb Hammer.
attitude, willing to make a
This is nothing. Caleb is not getting sued.
splash with a...
Dude, honestly, Scott, his fucking title is more clickbait than the fucking him not wanting to get a job. Caleb Hammer is getting sued. Yeah, where? It came to me in a delusion. A lawyer came to me in a delusion.
high-profile case.
This
You're
is
trying to care about rape,
ridiculous.
and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Thank you.
Caleb could drop the largest nuke on these two. Caleb has for sure kept everything involved with the threat emails.
Well, I'm interested
and dropped
now.
all the receipts for payouts on the merch.
Listen, I want to cover Honey. I do. I also kind of... Does anybody have access to his post show? I'm not paying for it. But if Caleb's okay with it, I would like to go through the receipts now. I want to know what he was accused of saying to his employee. We can move on if we can't get those, but does anybody have a membership that could send me screenshots of some of these fucking emails? Because I'm happy to review them.
To take it on contingency. You know, it's not as cut and dry, and it's not as sure bet as your typical personal injury.
Well, I thought we were going to hit Honey for sure, because it's a 20-minute video. So I'm like, oh, there's like a 5-minute fucking segment here. Obviously, there's something that might have kind of taken a little detour for the segment, but I mean, that's not my fault, of course. I didn't, obviously.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
There are no screenshots. Lindsay reads. Oh fuck, dude. Well, that might be interesting as well. Does that mean that there is no
Nicholas
direct
the Goat,
evidence
thank
of
you
that?
for the $5, my man.
Case. It's a little bit more complicated.
But it also, if Lindsay's the one reading it, and Lindsay's the one sending the email that we're missing an email that we don't have, and we have messages that we don't have. We just have his position and Lindsay's position.
It might be a little bit more lengthy, but I'm also guessing that he's going to settle. Because...
Dude, you're guessing that Caleb's going to settle? Why? You're telling him that you're telling him that you need money. You're implying that you're not fucking notable enough to even do a GoFundMe to get that money. Bro, what does Caleb Hammer's fucking haters think of this? What does Caleb's Snark Reddit think about this? They had 12 fucking things at the time I got here, and now they've got 19. What if people who... Brent and Caleb are the most toxic, dysfunctional relationship ever. They deserve each other. Of all the hate mail I received in the last 3 years, this is the worst. How could you... It's him! It's fucking him! He's the fucking threat! He's fucking here! Oh my god, no! It's fucking him! He's in the fucking thread! What the fuck? He's in the fucking Snark Reddit! Of all the hate mail I've received in the last 3 years, this is the worst. How could you possibly think that? I wish I never responded to that casting call. Good luck. Lawsuits are stressful. It was bound to happen with Caleb. Do you have a lawyer? Or are you doing it all by yourself? Dude, I made a joke, guys. Like, he's like the fucking guy from Suits. Maybe he's literally going to represent himself. So tired of these stupid fucking thumbnails. They really just need to fuck already. Gross! Oh my... Dude, no way. No way, bro. No way, no way, no way. Gross. That's him. I'm digging Scott's anti-Caleb content. He's the only creator I know doing that. He does not get enough props. ETA, I'm blown away that Scott has under 200k on YouTube. Scott who? It's Scott Schaefer. Thank you. Why interview this guy? You're just feeding the machine. Oh my, dude. Caleb Hammer's fucking creepy Caleb sub doesn't even buy this. I hope Brent makes a ton of money off this beef. I don't care for him, but it would give me great satisfaction. These two need to get over with it and come out to the world as gay for each other. The whole thing between the two of them is getting annoying, and no one here is going to win. If you're annoyed, imagine how I feel. Caleb has a lot of problems, but Brent is like the least reputable person to file a lawsuit. It's going to be a glorious train wreck. Why would you think that? Oh, the show. The show I'm suing for defamation. Got it. Oh, this is not. Dude, this is ridiculous. This is one of the most... Dude, I can't believe that I just happened to pull this up, and while I was live, I couldn't have planned this better. This is 3 hours ago. I've been live for 4. He was writing this while I was streaming. He was in this thread typing. Didn't even... Oh my... I definitely think that Caleb gave him bad edits, but I pray my life is never as messy as his. Caleb is predatory, but this guy's messy. Like, Jesus. Is his whole thing... Like, where does he... Oh my... Oh my... Oh my... Oh my god, he's a snarker! Wait, what the fuck, dude? Is this his whole thing? It's just right... Dude, we're only 20 days ago!
Hello,
what is this?
Hello, people of the internet, and specifically...
Dude, Caleb Hammer, lawsuit or boxing? Pick a venue to settle this dispute.
Hammer Media Corporation, LLC, Limited.
Scott, you saw this shit and you fucking interviewed him and... Did you reach out to him because of this fucking... video? Are you out of your mind? Are you fucking crazy?
I don't know.
Scott, what are you doing?
What it is, but it's a business.
Are they done? They're not even done yet. We gotta go back to that.
So here's the deal.
Scott, this video's been out for a month. Did you see this and go, oh, I've got you?
Caleb and I have a feud. There are 2 roots to this feud. One is that I just don't like him that much. The other is that he has been consistently defaming me. Since the very first episode. We can get into the specific claims and complaint later. At this point...
Bro, you haven't even won over his snark subreddit, Caleb. Not fucking Scott. Fuck you, Jesus Christ. If the snark subreddit has their hands up in the air, you've interviewed the wrong guy.
Let's just...
Their job is hating him.
Decide on...
They need to agree with your video.
A venue to settle the dispute. As far as I see it, we have 3 pretty good options. And
okay.
I'm undecided on them, so...
Now there's 3 options. I see 2 here.
Let's get Hammer...
One is them, they have to have sex. Violent sex.
Media's input. Let's get the audience's input. What do they want to see? First option. A good, old-fashioned boxing match. Given that...
Bro, why are you doing this boxing thing? If he's defaming you and slandering you, why do you want to... Why are you trying to leverage this for a fucking financial YouTube box? I thought you wanted your life back.
I are in tip-top...
That immediately discredits you entirely. This is entirely clout motivated. The minute that you open up with a fucking YouTube boxing match, Mr. 89 subscribers.
Physical condition. And that we are fighting war machines. I think this would be awesome. I might be wrong. But we could put it in a pay-per-view kind of format on the YouTubes, see if people watch. Half of our proceeds can go to a charity, the other half go to a winner, and $1 goes to the loser. Because we don't want anybody to not get paid.
That's even crazier that he thinks he would beat Caleb Hammer in a fight. That makes him look even more delusional.
Paid. I think this is a great idea. If you're down, I'm down. Second option is the court of reality television law. And there are many...
The court of reality television law, dude. Holy fuck. They're actually going to hear this? The official court of reality television law?
Court TV shows out there. You got Mathis. You got Steve Hart.
Wait, he needs to go on Judge Judy. Oh my god. Wait.
Heffel's appreciated the shout out.
No, dude. No, come on. Come on, dude. This is a clout. I need now. He needs to, guys. Number one's a boxing match. Two's I'm on television. Or three, I'm gonna sue the shit out of you. And Caleb, dude, Scott Schaefer's like, oh god, give me more of this. Give me more of this. I need more of this. Inject it into my bloodstream. Oh, I can't wait to cover this. Let me interview right now. Oh,
Harvey, you got Judge Judy. She's old, but she's still sharp as a tack. And you know, there's a whole gamut of them. Take your pick. I'm a big fan of these kind of shows, and I think we would have a blast. Our audience would learn something about litigation and civil dispute. And
this is a fucking catastrophe, Scott. What the fuck are you doing?
we can get this thing settled. 3, actual civil litigation in a real court of law, not a reality court of law. Now, this would be more lengthy, possibly expensive, and
you can't afford it, so it's over. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? So what is his content?
I gotta ask.
This guy went to Austin's house to call him the R word? Oh, he's just reading mail. Okay. Okay. Caleb Hammer might sue me 4 weeks ago. Wait, whoa. He was getting sued 4 weeks ago?
And I got an idea. We're going to start with... we are going to have some fun. Like, he's really awful and unlikable all the time. It's possible.
There's literally nothing in this video at all. Caleb literally paid your rent and helped you in so many ways. Are you serious? YouTube is hard. You're saving Caleb a lot of money because he lives rent-free in your head. What the fuck, dude? So what did they say in here? It's fun to think about boxing Caleb. I'd love to meet Judge Judy, but let's be real. I'll probably wind up suing an actual court. This guy's insane. If you know a badass litigator licensed in Texas willing to take a very easy public defamation suit on a contingency basis, please DM me. It will not be easy. I need help. We will likely win with a reasonably healthy sum of money for 4 counts of defamation with possible malice and civil conspiracy. I will then buy a house. The house that defamed taquitos built. Let's roller grill. Scott, what about this told you this is an ideal interview? I should bring this guy on right now. Spill all the tea. We need dirty secrets. Did not have this on my bingo card. Good luck to you. Most of us see how horrible Caleb treated you. I don't think Caleb would be able to learn how to box since his ego wouldn't allow him to listen to somebody else telling him what to do. Thing about defamation is demonstrating what you've lost out, contracts, jobs, etc. Also, the fact that you recently returned to his show would go against you. Best of luck. I think you'll get nothing of value. I did not see that coming. Hell yeah, buddy. Caleb said the truth. That's defamation. Caleb said the truth. We'll detail that in the complaint. Stay tuned. So that was another post here. At long last, somebody in the fandom finally gets it. What the fuck is this, dude? So Brent said this is defamation right here. This is legit scary. Went through his emails more in the post show. We found out they stalked our casting producer. Wait, what is... Okay. They cut a lot more of my wins. If they... Oh my... No, dude. He's like, I won a lot of this in encounter, but they just removed all the parts I look good and left me looking bad. No! Okay. Hammer Media selling memberships and subs with sensationalized angle. I'm scary stalking Lindsay on the same day. I received a thank you email from Lindsay praising my performance. I don't remember how I knew Lindsay was the new casting director, but it wasn't by stalking. More likely a leak inbound to me. Somebody reached out to me or an industry group. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What? Oh, dude, it was the industry gossip that made me find out she was the new casting director. Wait, if he's speaking only defamation, it meant it has nothing to do with the unpaid t-shirt? Yeah, that's another aspect to it. That's an entirely separate lawsuit. He's pushing the defamation angle, which is the significantly weaker one. Yeah, here, look at this. He launched merch with breast. How is that legal without him getting a cut? I guess it says 25% of profits go to Brent, but I think that needs a financial audit. So he probably only found out about it here in these fucking replies. Wow. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Click it. Cameo. Oh, he's begging for cameos on the Caleb Hammer side. Wait, hold on. Wait. Whoa.
Whoa!
Just need to hear
Just
it.
need to hear it.
Thank you. Hold on. So Brent is selling cameos, and then he shows up in the replies, replying to the fucking fans. F-list, dude's not a Z-lister. Harsh, man. Maybe I'm a Q-lister. And he's making money off the fact that he's on financial audit. As for damages, I think the cameo that you got for being fucking popular in this community, where these people are the ones who are buying your cameos, is probably not a good thing for your defamation case. We aren't worthy. I don't know why you guys think I'm egotistical. I said I'd take any job I'm capable of doing. I just can't stand for 8 hours because my ankle and heels are majorly fucked up. My work as a publishing strategist and a writer won a GLAAD award, brah. My degree in part prepped me for that. I performed on stage with truly great comics and musicians. What have you done? You're a no talent. What have you done? I've kept a stable job throughout my adult life. Oh, so you're normal. We're all very proud of you. Thanks, of course. Now get back to work. There are widgets to be made. I'm a spreadsheet jockey. I just see how many widgets are made per hour, and the widget jockeys need another... Next level, use AI to build an ERP that automates lashings. Oh, wait, don't. That's evil. You say he said here that nobody has bought one. Oh, you're clearly obsessed with me, creative judgment. You know you want one. I'm here at the ready to roast you for both wasting your time and money on me. That changed. I forgot about it. I promoted it again. Want to be my third customer? Okay, so he only made 3 customers. Okay, all right, hold on. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. F-lift is it's a joke. Where would you rank me, considering Kathy Griffin is a self-described D-lister? The scale is sketchy, but I'm open to be... Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Come get your roastings, you fucking idiots. What is this guy's account, bro? Ultimate Reddit review tonight. ERD. Wait, hold on. ERR. Reddit is a shell of what it used to be in 2010. Can confirm the fake name is to protect guests from targeted attacks. During the new Brent episode, I think they talked about how much they changed since his first appearance in fake names. Fake name was primarily done to protect guests from targeted attacks, hacking, harassment, vandalism. Sources me. So, like, he knows that they've gone and they've changed their thing to better protect their people in the future. Dude, fake name is mentioned in him. Dude, that's actually a reference to the iconic chatter fake name. Brent, thank you for your interest. I've received music grants before. I didn't get it this one. The Long Foundation recommended a smaller grant. Dude, this guy, his entire personality has been writing in Caleb Hammer's fucking subreddit. Oh, wait, now he's an r/dropout. r/Uber Eats driver. Uber announced Gold Plus now gets 40% more. r/Jewish. Rapper Macklemore. Dude, r/Israel Palestine.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
r/movies. Jesus. So recently, okay, so he wasn't really a huge Caleb Hammerer until the last couple of months prepping before his new return. Let's see his posts. Financial Audit has the bestest, smartest fan base ever. Barry Weiss canceling Andy Rooney's segment for lack of context tells you everything you need to know about the new 60 Minutes. You're kind of retarded. What are you posting here anyways? I posted an interview. Okay, that's not... It's gotta end. Happy upload day. I'm 16 minutes in and loving this. You are lightning in a bottle. So grateful for you to get to work together and making this epic episode. In terms of a chat on Reddit, we're off this week for the holiday, but if you give me a time, I'm happy to log in and attempt to moderate. Lindsay. Oh, wait, so this is Lindsay. Wait, this is Lindsay 16 days ago. This is an email. Actually, have we seen this? Oh, is this about the AMA? Okay. Wait, what is this? You are okay. This is the email. We found the email, guys. How did Scott not have the email? Happy upload day. I'm 16 minutes in and loving this. You are lightning in a bottle. So grateful for you and getting to work together on making this epic episode. In terms of a chat on Reddit, we're all off this week for the holiday, but if you want to give me some time, I'll log in and attempt to moderate. Lindsay. So wait. That does exist. That is the email. No, this isn't the email. Well, no, this is the email he's talking about, very clearly talking about in the conversation, right? Well, yeah, there are other emails that we haven't seen, and there are no, okay. So when I say the email, I'm saying, because Brent says that on upload day, he got an email saying that, like, she was very supportive of the episode. Right? This is what he was referring to when he said that, because Scott didn't show this in his video. This was the email that was missing when he was explaining it. On the same day, Lindsay sends me a thank you email. Hammer Media defames me as a scary stalker of a woman in the industry. And for what? To sell Hammer Elite subs? I never sent him death threats. I never stalk Lindsay. I don't remember how I knew Lindsay was a new casting director, but it wasn't stalking. Most likely industry gossip. It's a small world, or a leak inbound to me by someone in Hammer Media. This tells me you probably were fucking doing something weird, because this is not a normal answer. I did relay to Hammer Media that I was getting scary messages from someone saying you're going to die tonight. I didn't know if they were talking about me or Hammer. I did relay very real OCD panic that I'm getting message from his fans doxing and stalking me. That said, I really did enjoy working with Lindsay till the episode dropped the stalking framing. Hammer Media is characterizing me as stalking her as the final defamatory straw. He said sue me, so is this really what he wants? Half of me think that Caleb wants me to sue him as a test, and it's all part of the show, because he's making it easy with the stalking Lindsay stuff, but that's the cycle of fraudulently induced drama the show sucks you back in with. A casting director will assure you that you have a positive story arc. It's all a joke and good theatrical spirit. Your reputation will be restored. The FA audience will stop harassing you. Then Caleb Hammer, clinical defamation. It's been 3 years, all hell for my first. So this is like the prelude to this interview. Now he's just going off. For my first episode, we staged and filmed it in his apartment. Before he was famous, Caleb has made money defaming me. I specifically, so this is about the job stuff. We saw that. That headline can't be defended as an opinion or theatrical or fun. It was a critically damaging and defamatory headline. Okay, I don't agree. With the predication sex confirmed. Wait, what? With these predation sex confirmed. What did I miss? With these predation sex confirmed. I've had it with this more disgusting than ever. I'm a survivor of child sex abuse. Oh no, dude. Oh my god. Come on, man. Come on, man. Why is he writing this? Why are you fucking divulging this information? Dude, this is so fucking ridiculous. This is the, hey, here's a really embarrassing detail about me. Please don't make fun of me with it. Dude, he read the group chat with the fucking shit from fucking Scott's video, and he's like, I was molested. Like, why are you saying this? I can't, this is insane. He's talking about Scott's video. Everyone's seen the fucking picture, right? Divulging way too much personal information. I knew the group chat texts were out there. People did reach out to me. I didn't know if they were true and how to confirm them. Now we know that Caleb Hammer is a psychopath and a predator. Now we know Caleb thinks it's all okay because it's a joke to him. The predatory pattern of behavior fits. I've had it with this. I'm angry. I'm sober. I will win, but I need help. I need to find a litigator who will work on a contingency or pro bono. Oh my God. If I must raise the funds, I'll raise them. It's my life. I have to take it back. I have no choice. I want it to be over with, with binding finality. Edit for grammar and typos. Hey, Brent, I hope you find necessary help in life and people to help you out. Please, please, please remove yourself from involvement. Dude, they're literally like, please, dude, just stop. Just get out of there, bro. Get out of there. Get out. Just stop. You need to look out for yourself. Get out of there. Hi, Brent. I'm sorry you've been so deeply impacted by Caleb Hammer. May I ask why you went back on the Holy shit, dude. This is the Snark subreddit. This is the fucking Snark subreddit, not his regular one. The expectation of money isn't healthy for him. It's a paid gig. I needed the money. I do performing. I'm a trained actor and musician. Both times I went back on, the casting director assured me it would be a redemptive impression with a positive arc. Oh my God, dude. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, fool me twice. You can't get fooled again. This is unbelievable, dude. This is fucking unbelievable. Oh my, I do believe it would be best to sever ties. If you're acting, it's not defamation because by your own oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's addressing this. If you're acting, it's not defamation because your own definition is it's not a representative of who you are nor intend to be. You can't keep signing contracts and expecting it to get paid for things they have protected themselves against. You don't have it, my guy. You need to accept that you need to put in an actual labor or work to get paid for a job doing something else. It's lazy to keep seeking a legal payday that you are not owed. Your sense of entitlement has been the flaw from day one. That is not an act. It's reality TV. You're acting, playing up the drama as yourself. Thank you for providing further proof of defamatory damage. I have many jobs, gigs, and projects, but only one of those jobs defame me as refusing to work. Can you guess which one? Oh, when have you seen someone look anything but incompetent? So then sue. He's looking to do so. Yeah, I know. Definitely wish I hadn't read The Wall of Nothingness. Fuck Caleb, I'll never victim blame. But if you're going back there, after you've already got trash. Holy shit, dude. They're crushing him. Bro, if Caleb Hammer's snark is mogging right now, I don't even know what the fuck. Like, what is he supposed to do? It's Jover. It's absolutely Jover. That's fucking crazy. That is actually fucking insane. What else do we got here? Regarding the death threats, the first logical thing is to go to the police. Why, Scott? Please do. Yeah, this is just insane, man. This is actually insane. Holy shit. Caleb is a crappy human being and a crappy financial support. The reality is your issues are beyond needing to be shouted out by an angry man-child that feels powerful and better than you. Don't return to the show again if he makes an open mockery of you, even if you're trying to be on his good side. But, oh my god, dude. Start therapy. I committed myself to be a residential partially hospitalization recovery center and intensive OCD treatment plan last July. When the most recent episode was filmed, I was in intensive outpatient care for OCD and addiction, alcohol abuse, and intermittent binge drinking. To this day, I'm living in a professional managed recovery center sober home. I've been going to therapy for 20 years. Holy shit, dude. All I want is the best for you. I'm sure many fans and ex-fans would agree. I hope your life keeps going from here. I'm sorry about how Caleb Hammer treated you. Best of luck in the new year. Can you not just like stop going on the show and stop communicating him instead of locking him into your life for years with lawyers? Just, move on. That's not possible. Why? Because of millions of people. Can you elaborate? Millions of people what? Think about it a little. I know. It's probably hard to imagine. Defamatory damage this severe and a massive scale. Uh-oh.
And you know what else is massive?
Dude. Every job I apply to believes I'm unwilling to work or lazy. Yeah, I have a feeling that every job you're applying to hasn't seen Caleb Hammer's financial audit. Source, guy who's currently employed and makes YouTube videos that probably has more SEO than you, at least on a daily basis. Many are afraid of me because they think that I'm difficult to work with. The defamatory impression of financial
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Dude, someone in my chat said, nah, Nick, I send the video to all of his job prospects. Did you look into his mind to find out where he's applying, I guess, clearly. Holy shit, dude. People think I'm a loser. I can't buy shoes at Ross Direct without getting taunted by teenagers. Also, a reminder, this guy, yeah, the governor's heart thing probably is also an issue for him. People think I'm a loser. I can't buy shoes at Ross Direct without getting taunted by teenagers asking, you sure you can afford that? Dude, this is like if Bo Blacks is like coming after me saying that I fucking defamed him by saying that he's too poor to go to VidCon. That's crazy. Which, by the way, I firmly believe. I cannot believe he even attended. I play along because I'm a chummy guy. Not really, but I need shoes. Dude, there are teenagers who are walking up to me like, are you sure you can afford that? He's like, no.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
If anything, Scott is just taking advantage of this extremely mentally deranged dude.
I've delivered food to people's doors who say, "Oh, it's you, get a job." Doors slammed in my face. Sometimes they then remove my tip. That's so fucking mean. That's so fucking... If that's real, that's insane. My car was targeted and hit and run to the tune of $7,000, and the perpetrators attempted to use financial audit to impugn my credibility, fraudulently claiming that I had backed it. Use financial audit to try to say that I backed into the... He's getting gang stalked by woke white women. Dude, Scott Schaefer was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry this has happened to you." Dude, Scott Schaefer was looking at this and he's like, "Holy shit, we gotta get this guy on for an interview. Stat, let's bring this guy right into the office." Oh god, this is ridiculous. Dude, a few months ago, I got an Airbnb and the little old lady refused me because she was afraid. Many other stories. Please tell me the rest of them. Walking away and pretending it never happened is not an option. Make more sense now.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on
I'm
Twitter.
fucking crying.
I just watched the post-show clip. There is a visible cut where it sounds like Caleb's snark gave Brent Lindsay's info.
Ooh, that could be interesting. Many other stories, walking away and pretending it never happened is not an option. But if that was the case, why wouldn't he just say that in the snark? I've been recognized too since my episode. It's been humiliating. For a while I thought I'd get my shit together and go back to show everyone that they were wrong about me. Luckily I've come to my senses and I've realized that I'm never going to come out on top when it comes to Caleb. You need to let it go. Eventually everything fizzles out, but each time you engage with him it'll stir back up again. Interested to hear more about your experience? I'll be honest, I don't know you or your episode off the top of my head, and I don't really have time to read this thread other than the few top comments. I'm sure your experience is way worse than mine, but I was relentlessly bullied at my job by a coworker who already had it out for me prior to my episode. She was in a training position and shared the link to my episode to the new hire training for several months until someone felt sorry enough for me and told me HR and the union ultimately sided with her because she was a union steward and they backed her up. She wasn't reprimanded in any way. Dude, she was like, "Hey, welcome to the new hire. This is your coworker." She went on financial audit. It was very funny. And then because it's a union, she got totally fucked in the ass. That's insane. How is that Caleb's fault? It's not. It's not. You got paid for it. Shut the fuck up. Cry more. I don't know. She made multiple reports to ethics at our company about my involvement in the podcast, and I nearly lost my job even though I didn't say anything about the company during my episode. Several long-term relationships, friends and family ended because they didn't want to be brought down with me. Again, like, is this true? Or are you just a cancerous human being who chases away your friends, family, and maybe almost got yourself fired? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, if a person is sitting here on Reddit feeling sorry for themselves over their Caleb Hammer interview years later, it might be because you were mistreated. It might be because you're being, like, stalked. Or it could be that you're absolutely a fucking office cancer. and your fucking family hates you. I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, and obviously you've been done really dirty by the whole thing, but you went on the show a few weeks ago. Like, publicity fades. People forget about you pretty fast, especially nowadays. Why'd you go back on a show every year if you know how he is? Like, what are you hoping you get out of this? Stop engaging with him and quietly file the lawsuit. I think he thinks he's going to get a live debate with Caleb Hammer. I think that's his best case scenario is that Caleb's going to invite him on for another conversation and do more content with him and pay him to go there. It's a 1.5 hour YouTube video most people put on the background when they do laundry. I don't think that you're an international celebrity. You have delusions of grandeur, need serious help, but you surround yourself with enablers, which is why you're on your way to becoming yet another lol cow. Again, I cannot stress enough. This is the creepy Caleb Hammer snark subreddit who is saying that the person... Dude, you would never catch this in Ethan's subreddit. Ethan's subreddit thinks that anybody who is even, like, agreeing with Ethan lightly is ontologically evil and needs to be branded a neo-Nazi and cast aside by the majority. I cannot believe that Caleb Hammer's snark subreddit is saying that you're a lol cow to this fucking guy. That must... it's insane to me. I just interviewed a sitting senator's campaign director in my garage studio. I think I'll be okay. Sad. 4 upvotes. I don't think little old ladies are watching Financial Audit, friend. Oh, no. Brent, I'll admit I only knew the version of you that Caleb and his team chose to show. Any lawyer in the world would tell you stop posting. If you're actually pursuing something against Caleb through the courts, you should listen to them and unplug. Nope, I need to raise awareness and find a litigator. People find attorneys every day. This is not what the process looks like. It looks like you're hoping an attorney finds you. Sorry, Scoob, you're wrong. Finding a litigator willing to take action on the defamatory case on contingency is not easy. Need to raise awareness. We have a case built and complaint drafted. We need a litigator. Really could do without the trolling right now if you want to help. Otherwise, thanks. Have a good day. Oh my god, dude. Stop. Fucking stop. So you've chosen to go on the show 3 times. You say the second and third times were supposed to be redemption arcs. You also say you were playing a character, but then why would you play an unlikable, unhinged, combative, cringe character if it was supposed to be a redemption? Getting harassed sucks. It's not right and fucked up. Report death threats to the police. But you kind of brought all this shit on yourself. You had the first episode, then years of other guests to know exactly what the show is. But you chose to go back there twice. Could have been disappeared after the first episode and fallen into anonymity again. Honestly, at this point, I don't believe a word out of Caleb's or your mouth about this whole situation. There's so much contradictory crap. Honestly, I wish you the best, but there's a legal reason why Jerry Springer's show was never successfully sued in court, and a lawyer is going to bring up years or even further a lawsuit is going to bring up years of even further heightened publicity. So much wrong here, Mr. Ice. I hope you don't mind if I disagree with your take. First, I've never been anonymous, not here, not anywhere. I started my career in media as a college publisher. Yeah, but if you were a publisher of a comedy paper in 2003, no one knows who the fuck you are anyway. So, like, yeah, you might as well have been anonymous. You're ego maxing when someone said go back to anonymity because you're like, no, actually, I was already a sizable entity online. It's like, no, you're literally a fucking loser nobody. Like, why don't you just concede that point? It would make it better for your defamation case. Later, my work as a publishing strategist and journalist was covering a fight for marriage equality through the courts and won a GLAAD award. Oh, that's great, dude. I'm sure that's the only thing that you've ever accomplished in your entire life, and you'll never let anybody forget it. I chose to go back on the show at verbal and in-agreement emails that have positive impressions of redemption arcs. The release I signed was pre-occurred through what was called fraudulent inducement. Then Hammer Team discounted materially as a perfunctory and standard, assuring me I will not be defamed. Once more, in its terms, are substantially unconscious. I don't know. That's the fucking word he used before. I have no idea. He's using legal mumbo jumbo that he got off ChatGPT, I imagine. My opinion, of course. I will disagree that my second and third appearances were unhinged and unlikable, but you're entitled to your opinion. Well, you're fucking delusional. I haven't even seen it, and I know you're fucking unhinged. Based off of that interview, at least. Jesus fuck, dude. I did see part of 2. To be clear, I didn't see 3. I can't believe you went back on. It's not defamatory because it's clearly an opinion, a matter of personal preference or taste. You're welcome to disagree. This is Reddit, but I'm not one to use anonymity to be an asshole online and have not have polite debates. I've since changed to unhinged and to combative. Let's be real here. Not taking away your past accomplishments, but 99% of the population would have never heard of you. Thanks for your complaint, though. Let's be real. I've already built the case and much of the complaint with a consulting contract attorney. I'm looking for a litigator to take... Okay, so he's just looping back now. Okay. Dude, I dislike the squealing pig as well, but it's clear you're mentally unwell. Get help and stop focusing on this. So, like, even the people who hate Caleb Hammer, for the most part, are like, oh, fuck.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
I know it seems like a weird method, but I assure you in this post he actually finds Amber Heard's lawyers and they agreed to take his case.
Oh my god, there's entire posts on Brent's fucking Twitter promoting... Oh my god, dude. Wait, is this not even a working link? It is a working
So I've seen a lot of...
So, he's publishing the Caleb Hammer shit from Scott's account. Screenshotting young teen musicals, asking if they're gay, and explicitly announcing them to the group that you would sodomize them is not good. So, let's see. What does he say? Oh, fuck, dude. This is crazy. He ends every post that I've seen here with, I'm suing. Well, Hammer confirmed that. This is a post about his fucking group chat. Hammer confirmed them, even supposed texts are joking how he spins it. I'm not convinced they are. They're horribly predatory jokes. Can you imagine being a 16-year-old musician and singled out... Wait, what is this? I know it seems like a weird method. I assure you in this post, you actually find Amber Heard's lawyers that... Wait, what? Oh, you're saying that he's going to find Amber Heard's lawyers. I got it. You just completely stun-locked me, and the entire chat is like, wait, what? Can you imagine being a 16-year-old musician singled out in a screenshot by the accompanied 23-year-old college musician? Can you imagine the upperclassmen publicly demanding your sexual orientation? Even if it's a joke, the joke itself is predatory, the pattern fits, and I'm more repulsed than ever. He disgusts me, and I'm withdrawing the offer of further collaborations to settle our dispute. I am suing him. There's no joke here, perverted child diddler. It's downright bizarre and unconscionable, the target of such a joke at such a young age. I can't imagine. So he's like, guys, I will no longer be boxing Caleb Hammer. I will be suing. I'm new here. What are you suing for? Defamation. I'm new too. How did he defame you? Stay tuned. Working on the complaint. Jesus. I can't believe he got the complaint done in 16 days. You should talk to Frogan. They need help with that. Worst customer tip yet. Is this tip baiting? What is this? Dude, where are you going? It's the other way via the app. I got a reply. Got 2 deliveries on my way to you in the next 5 minutes. I got a knock at the door. He answers grumpily. Sorry about that. The app chooses how to deliver the orders. I explained to him as he grabs the food. He says as he slams the door in my face. Then sure enough, he cancels his tip on a long distance order. Was I tip baited? Is this tip baiting? I can understand the customer's upset because I took 1 hour to get to Jimmy. Okay. Yeah, I imagine it has something to do with the 1 hour, but I don't know. Call Uber and get them blocked. People like that are a waste of space and time. How exactly do you do that? I had a tip baiter the other day and contacted support 4 different agents. None of them can do anything about it. Speak to a supervisor for compensation. None of them would transfer me. Do you have a call? You 100% have to call. Jesus. The only time I ever remove a tip is if they go and they get the fucking order completely wrong. One day I ordered food from them. I think this was like 4 months ago. I ordered food and I got food from a fucking Chinese restaurant. After that, I stopped using it for a while. It was ridiculous. I ordered pizza and I got Chinese food. And I was like, I'm probably not tipping that person. There's like no way that you could possibly mix these things up. One is in a gigantic pizza box and the other one is a fucking bag of Chinese food. They don't even smell similar. Like there's no way to fuck up an order from pizza and get Chinese food. Was it good? I didn't fucking eat it. If I order food, I don't get food that I ordered. I don't eat it because I think there's something wrong. Bro, what? Has that ever happened to you before when you ordered food and a completely wrong order from an entirely different restaurant arrives at your house? I wrote back to them and I was like, hey, what the fuck? Nick, you're so suspicious? I must be very suspicious. Read his comments. He's violent. Wait, what are you talking about? Did you go get your pizza? Yeah, I had to actually. I was like, at that point, it was principle. I was like, all right, I'm eating pizza tonight. Yeah. Bro, you're hungry? You're gonna eat? I'm sorry, dude. If a fucking random thing of Chinese food is dropped at my fucking door frame, I am not eating it. There's just no way that's happening. And it's when an Italian doesn't get his pizza. There's no fucking way. So what is Brent tweeting? If I was a demon, and I am, I would reach out to Brent and ask him if he wants to have a conversation and talk this through on stream. But I do feel like this would be unfair. This would be unfair for him. I don't think we'll do that. If I was a fucking evil demon, I would invite him on to chat.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
I removed tips right in front of them just to see the little hope in their eyes drain. They
Jesus.
were no suffering.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch the poo. I guess the only person who wants to touch the poo is Caleb Hammer.
It's so damning. When he gets that complaint in front of him, I bet you his lawyers will tell him.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not a lawyer, but
this is fucking crazy, man. This is fucking crazy.
Definitely the part, you should have your lawyer look over the part with their website claiming to be giving you 20.
Bro, I don't think that the main thing that Scott is advising him here is really his argument. Scott found a better case for him. I mean, good for him, I guess.
25% for those products when you say that you've never received any of that. He definitely needs to take a look at that.
Yes.
So I'm just curious your final thoughts on Caleb when he wasn't filming. Was he nice to you, and anything else you want to say?
Not really. He's never been very nice.
No.
I don't think he's got the best social skills, to be honest with you. I think that his job that he scoped out for himself suits him because he wouldn't be the kind of guy that I run into out and about and just feel like, oh, that guy was cool. He was rude when I first met him, even in
I don't care about any of this. Moving on.
in his approach to his guests, and I would advise anybody against going on the show.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. All right, Scott, tell me what we need to hear here.
No, the next time I see him, if I do, will be.
Wait, what did you ask him?
Against going on the show.
Yeah. So you don't think you're going to go back for a fourth time then?
No, the next time I see him, if I do.
I bet he does. I bet he goes on for a fourth time.
It will be in a court of law.
Yeah, it's never going to happen, though.
Okay. All right. Well, any...
Scott renamed the video?
So I've done several videos.
Well, wait, to be clear, he might be running 3 titles. 3 titles is something that's normal now on a lot of YouTubers. That doesn't mean he's retitled it. If you open it up in different browsers, are you getting different titles? Let me look at it incognito. Then I can check my phone.
So I've done several videos.
I'm getting Caleb Hammer ruined his life so far. Let me see. If you can get a different title, then it's not real. Caleb Hammer. Scott Schaefer. Yeah, I'm seeing it on my phone as well. Scott's watching. It's A/B test. It could be A/B testing. That's why I'm not going fucking ballistic mode to say that it's true. But it is funny if it changed. I don't oftentimes get a lot of stuff. Fucking. What's it? I don't oftentimes. Let's see. All right, I think that we're probably gonna finish off for tonight because it's fucking 12:30 right now. We're gonna do honey and we're gonna do the quartering and whatever else we can scrounge up for intro, potentially EHD if anything happens in that sector. We're gonna look to do that on Tuesday, and then obviously New Year's Eve is Wednesday. I have plans for a New Year's Eve stream. It will not be here if it happens. I don't know if it's been announced yet, but my intention is to be on a stream on New Year's Eve in the afternoon is the plan. Because I got shit to do in the evening. So I will be doing a stream with some friends, probably. That is happening, I think. But I have to verify. Quartering tomorrow? Well, technically it's tomorrow because today is Monday. But, I mean, I started the stream on Sunday. So it's tomorrow isn't Tuesday. So yeah. When will you be talking about Stranger Things? I don't know. I kind of want to do a fucking main channel video on Stranger Things. I just rewatched Volume 2 just now. I just rewatched Volume 2. And I was like, dude, listen. There's a lot of fucking issues with Volume 2. And I mean, there's a lot of issues with Season 5. Hey, so you might have noticed like a part of that was kind of cut out. And I'm going to put it in here at the very end. I thought it was like a good idea to add a... You know how we have like the $100 flamenco donation that plays on the stream? This only really applies to people who watch live, but there's like a maximum donation that I had set previously. While I was putting in the new sound effects for like members and super chats, I thought, oh, Okay, well, let me put a crazy one that we'll never reach ever. A 150, and then like a secret $200 one. We hit 3 of those consecutively, and the problem is they're designed to be stream ruining ear rape. That's the point, and they achieve their goal. So I'm going to put that part in here at the very end because I assume most people have clicked off. I'm going to also modify the volume so it doesn't slaughter you the minute that it plays. And for future notice, I have raised these values. These values no longer play at these numbers. It's supposed to be rare. It's supposed to be unexpected. I think part of the problem was telling people that they were there. I'm very thankful for the people who supported it, but I also don't want to like just leave these here. I don't know. I just want them to be rare. Okay, I don't want this to happen very often. I want it to be like a surprise when it happens. And yeah, I was not expecting that type of turnaround. So in the future, hopefully we have mitigated that problem, but I obviously, I'm very thankful for the support. Also, this video is going up on New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year. Thank you to everyone who supported the channel. This year's been absolutely insane and crazy. And yeah, I probably mentioned this on the stream last night. I hope so. I think I did. But if you didn't watch that, thank you to everybody who supported the channel the entire year previously. Whether you've super chatted or became a member or even just hung out in the chat, typed, or maybe you're not a typer, maybe you're a VOD watcher. I mean, I imagine most of you are. Thank you for that as well. Because obviously these videos aren't highly edited or anything. They're meant for people to listen to on their commute long distances or something, or during a long time gaming session. And yeah, awesome, good stuff. Hope you guys have a fantastic 2026. I have no plans to take a immediate break or anything like that. My nearest break that I'll be taking is during the VidCon work trip. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the carnage.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you? Like every single thing in this fucking video, your newest video is a lie! All I said, I just want you to acknowledge what you did and apologize! I spent 4 days of my life trying to get you to do that! And at every fucking turn, you said no, fuck you! The Nicholas DeOrio?
Okay,
alright. Testes.
Alright, dude. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's fucking great. I love that. Love that one. Alright. Yeah, so, I mean, luckily there is a pinned message that was warning of that occurring. I feel like that will be able to stay. We could keep it. But, like, I think people need to forget that it's there and hit it by accident, probably. That's probably...
I always do the possible!
Wow, okay. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I mean, listen, it's $150. Thank you, fake name, by the way. There's no way that's going to be regularly hit. So I think it's okay. We'll see. The fucking $200 version is worse. The $200 version is worse than that, if you can even believe it.
I get sat down and Noah gives me paperwork about this.
Listen, I thought it was a good idea. I'll take a look at this after. I'll see if that was too much on the VOD.
Thick, with cameras around me, cameramen around me, filming me, going through. I was like, this is duress. I actually addressed the cameras.
Baiting, are we?
This is not in the episode.
Hold on. For anyone who hasn't heard the $200 one, you don't have to pay to hear it. It's in the You can go find it in the Discord. It's totally fine. We put it in the Discord. You just look it up from earlier today. You can find it for free in there. I'm not going to play it on the stream right now because I don't want to ear rape everybody, but you can hear it for free in the Discord.
I addressed the cameras. This is duress, and I don't have any time to read this, so none of this is binding.
Yeah.
as I sign it and hand it to them, and because there's a whole production crew waiting in there, right? And then we hit the.
Dude, 150 just made me crash my vehicle into a family.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
I think that was very loud.
Podcast room, and
wait, it's louder. If you look in the Discord, the new one is louder.
Caleb's like, Mr. Brent, you know why we're at a secret location? I'm like, no.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
I can't believe it.
Oh, dude, no. All right, brace yourself. It's coming. Oh, Lord, it's coming. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you?
I hate being alive! I hate being alive! I hate breathing! I hate being alive! I'm in tremendous pain! I'm in tremendous pain! Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm in so much pain! I'm in so much pain! Mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker! I'm tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make 2 simple points!
All right, well then, okay, let's get off the internet.
This was a good use of $200.
Okay, all right. I think we're past this. I think we're through it. Thank you to who was that? Oh God, you can't. I have to say this correctly. Achillean Naraswamy. I think I fucked that up. Achillean Narayan Swami.
He said because we received many death threats from you. No. I relayed that I was...
Dude, if that stays in the VOD, it's sabotaging the video. I have to remember to remove that.
Receiving death threats.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
From your fans. That is actually what I was...
Make that the $5 tier. I don't think we can do that.
Relaying.
So if you never threaten him and he's saying on camera too, I think that video got over 1 million views, that you threaten to kill him or you threat death threats. Like that's slander.
It's a libel.
I'm sorry. That just fucking killed me. That just We have to go back. All right, we're good. I'm good now. Okay. I'm good now.
Many death threats from you. No, I relayed that I was receiving death threats from your fans. That is actually what...
Thank you.
Do you have monkeypox?
Big damn, I'm my max
Did
per
your girlfriend
YouTube.
use a strap-on
I
and
appreciate
give
you, Big Man.
monkeypox?
Thank you.
No? What?
I heard you're into some
dude.
BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it. Why are you still here?
I'm at my max per YouTube.
Thank you.
I once dated a girl who was a feeder. I ate the only pie in the house for fucking breakfast, okay? And then she had filled her vagina with maraschino cherries.
My fellow honeybees, thank you for donating to a righteous cause. Nick, keep these new sound bits.
I've made a tremendous mistake. I think we just hit every new sound effect in like a minute. Number 1 Twitch
Can I
streamer.
say something to you, Nick? I really like
If that one played the
Why?
Stoic Jew sound. Oh my God. Fucking Christ. Thank you. Brace yourself again.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you?
I hate being alive! I hate being alive! I hate breathing! I hate being alive! I'm in tremendous pain! I'm in tremendous pain! Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm in so much pain! I'm in so much pain! Mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker! I'm tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make 2 simple points!
All right, well then, okay, let's get off the internet.
I will miss you $200 dono alert. Rest in power, King. Saluting face.
This has to go after tonight. This has to go. No, this can't. I cannot be encouraging this. This has to go.
I was relaying.
So if you never threaten him,
you know what I'm doing right now? I'm just unpinning this. I'm unpinning this post, and we're gonna just continue on as we see fit.
and he's saying on camera.
Thank you very much. That was, by the way, Night Protector of... Oh, why can't I see the whole thing? Let me go to your channel. I gotta give you...
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Thank you.
Nick, you are scaring my poor dog.
I'm sorry. No, I'm really sorry for your pupper. Night Protector of Cha? Oh, fuck. Wait, gotta go back up. Of Chubbas, thank you.
The goat. I appreciate that.
I think that video got over 1 million views. That you threatened to kill him or you threat death threats. Like that's slander.
It's a libel. Yeah. I mean, libel is
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled.
Wait, who's the guy who just donated about his dog getting scared right before YMS started talking? This is absolutely...